What is the topic? The question that shaped the nation and how it relates to you.
Life is precious, and we all have the opportunity of living it to the fullest. Unfortunately, so few of us know how to manage it all. How do we account for our opportunities? How do we account for our time? How do we account for our relationships, health, spirituality, homes, finances, influence, and careers? How do we account for the one life we have to live? I am so glad you asked. In this program, you will find answers to all of these questions and more. Welcome to the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore.
Many years ago, there's an ancient story, and in this ancient story, it talks about a bush that's burning. Right? It says, oh, this person named Moses, he comes to a bush and it's burning, and Moses is looking at the bush, and then the bush starts talking, and as the bush is talking, he's like, well, what's your name? What's your name? This is the question that shaped the nation and how it's going to help you to understand your authority. So look, what is your name is the question that a lot of times we're asked everywhere we go. Like, you show up at an event, you meet new family, you meet new colleagues and friends, and you say, what is your name? And your name means something. And see, that day when Moses asked this question about what's your name, listen, the Most High, the one who's the author, the one who is, the delegator, the one who has everything, he was just like, well, I just am. I just am. See, what that could help us to understand is that the word I am can help us to understand what we really carry. See, because your authority, the person that you are, is equipped with something. Like, think about what equip or equipment mean. Hey, what's going on, Deanna? What equip mean? Equip means that you have exactly what you need. And see, Moses, that day when he asked, he asked the question, and he didn't know what he was getting into, but he was being sent somewhere. Remember, this is going to shape a nation. Here it is. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's being sent to go do something. He's being sent on behalf of the author, and the author sends him out equipped. He sends him out with what he needs. And the thing about what he needs is he already had it. See, because your authority is not only equipped, it's also self-fulfilling. It will fulfill itself. Your name, who you are, is fulfilling something. And a lot of times how a nation is shaped. Like, yeah, you're not thinking about how your name is going to shape a nation, but think about your family and how long your family could go if you did something. See, I was just having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and we were talking about how one person in the family could literally redirect the whole family. Because remember, we are all carrying something that our forefathers did, which is not good. And those things that the forefathers did would continue to follow our family throughout. I'm gonna tell you, I had some of these things in my life, and I can remember some of the things that I was carrying. But it wasn't until you make a decision, right? You make a decision that's going to be totally off the wall. That's going to put you in a place. See, when you start discovering your authority, what happens is people get a little nervous about you. They start getting a little scared. They start wondering, man, I don't know if I could be around. I don't know if I could be around Deanna anymore. I don't know if I can handle, being around, Carl anymore. I don't know if that's going to be a great situation, because they start feeling like, man, she's always talking about winning. She's always talking about how something is happening in her life. Have you ever had a hater? Somebody who they don't really hate you, but they always want to redirect you. They always want to say, well, you don't really have that. You don't really, there's no way you can really create a business by leaving your job and giving that up. Or there's no way you can really become this awesome and incredible leader. No way. Nobody in your family did that. You know what? Listen, the way we've done it all my family's life is we just kept jobs, and you just take a good job and have security. We should just keep those jobs and have security. Well, then they get to the end and say, man, I wish I would have followed my passion. This is what they say. I wish I would have followed my passion. So if you don't actually follow the words I am, and if we follow what the word I am is, it means that I am everything I say I am. I am everything I say I am. So if I say I am dumb, then I'll be dumb. So I should never say that. I should never call myself anything that is not who I want to be. So we have been equipped with something that will fulfill itself as long as we allow it to be fulfilled. As long as we realize that the words we use, the I am statements that we use, are only the words that will help us to build. See, just on Saturday, yesterday, my son, my oldest son had gone and hung out with some friends. And he was out and some people started asking him some questions and he started saying things. And the person was like, how do you know that? He says, well, my dad's been teaching me and talking about this and showing me how this works. And the person was really impressed with something that he knew, because you have to plant the seeds in your own mouth, right? If you plant the seed in your own mouth, you will help your sons, your daughters to be equipped. But what if we don't? Look, if you don't discover your authority, here's the consequences of you not discovering your authority as we close today. Here's the consequences. Your daughters, your sons, your husbands, your wives, the people that are around you, man, their lives, that nation of people could potentially be lost. What if your decision hinges on all of their lives? What if that's it? Now, I don't know that that's true, and I'm not going to say that is true. But what if that is true? Your decision. Now, long down the line, somebody else could be chosen. But right now, you are the chosen one. So, look, what are you going to do? Go back to this ancient story of the I am statement. Because I am is like, well, I just can't tell you just one thing that I am. See, because you have a gift, but you have more than just a gift, right? You are a self-fulfilling piece of a puzzle. But that puzzle that you fulfill, like it fulfills even more. Like it does even more. So look, get out there today. Use this I am statement to allow yourself to build, allow yourself to use what you've already been equipped with so that you can fulfill exactly what you were created to fulfill. So this is authority. I know that you are a potential author. So allow the author to delegate that to you, and I guarantee you much success. I guarantee prosperity. I guarantee whatever wealth you desire, that's what's going to be yours. So guys, I appreciate you for joining me for another episode of the Account for Your Life podcast. This is Jay, your healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. God bless, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care.
Thanks for joining us, listening friends. We are so glad you invested this time with us. Always remember, you only have one life to live, so live it to the fullest. This has been the Account for Your Life podcast with your host, the healthy accountant himself, Jay Moore. Until next time, make it a great day.